Welcome to Breaking Initiative. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. We are also on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and wherever you possibly get your podcasts. We're most likely there. My name is Brett.
And I'm Rob. This is the show where we break down our own tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your tabletop games. We share some of our favorite tools from around the community, discuss our past experiences, as well as new things currently happening in the hobby. I do want to take a moment to really, I'm just gonna bring it in, get a little serious. We're a small channel, so if you're watching, it really does. Brett already said it, but it really means a lot to us. If you would, really, if you like this episode that we're doing right now, then go ahead, hit the like button at the bottom of the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're not on YouTube and you're streaming this through some other audio service or another, then just do whatever it is that you do there to say that you like us, or just put a thumbs up in front of the camera. We're watching you. We can actually see you right now. Jim Phillips in Tennessee.
Yes. Huge fan of what you're wearing. And you know what? And yesterday when you were wearing nothing, I'm a big fan of that too.
Yeah. What?
What?
If you don't like this video, you know what? I don't like you either. That's okay.
Yeah. If you don't like this
what are you
video,
doing here?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
What are we doing today?
So, today we are starting we're not starting the adventure yet. Today we are starting to talk about, even more so, as we prepare for doing the thing of playing the game of this, we're going to, I don't know what I'm talking about. We're going to start going through this. Today we're doing a session 0, guys.
Wild
for this book.
Beyond the Witchlight.
The Witchlight Beyond the Wild, that happens to be witchlighting the wildness of Witchlight.
Basically,
let's go wild.
This is going to be one of my favorite things we're going to do this channel because I'm selfish, and this is an excuse to make my wife allow me to play another game of Dungeons and Dragons every other week.
Yes! Dungeons and Dragons! Yes. We got him, Rob. We tricked him. That's what
it was the plan all along.
Yeah, playing the long game. So we're going to do a session 0. First, what I'm going to do, guys, is go over with Rob. Rob, for the most part, I didn't talk to him too much about this. We talked a little bit before this, but there's a lot that we were like, hey, let's just save it for the episode. Mm-hmm. We're going to go over what I'm going to go over with the session 0. So we have, overall expectations of the game. There's specifics on how this is going to be ran on the computer as well. We're not in person, and this is also the show. So, there's going to be specifics that I'm going to go through as well with that, so you guys also know. So this is kind of like a session 0 for Rob, but also session 0 also for you guys going forward as we play through this.
Yeah.
And so expectations, that's what we're, session 0's is expectations. So guys, this is session 0. It's a session 0 for everybody. All right. So, Rob, are you ready to start our session 0?
I am. I'm ready.
Roll for initiative. I'm just joking. What?
What? Where's my stats? I'm already dead. God,
you don't have any. You're a -1.
Module is brutal.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah, you died. Butterfly got you.
You guys at home, as I'm making my character, feel free to comment. Leave a comment about how crappy of a job I'm doing. If I'm making just a ridiculously stupid character that you would never make, just let me know. I'm tough. I got thick skin, Let me know about your stupid idea too for a character. I'm kidding. I'm so mean. Let's go. Why am I being so mean to them?
Actually, I would love it if they actually left comments below on their character and who they have and what they like and these kind of things, or what they would possibly do.
I would legitimately like to hear that. Yes.
That would be really cool. Okay, so the expectations. First, starting off, let's see. Let's talk about rules. The rules of the game. Rob is more of a veteran player than I am. I've been playing kind of for a while. Rob, you would say I've been playing kind of for a long time.
Yeah.
And I've listened to a lot of stuff. Here's how I like to do my rules for this specifically, and actually kind of at any table, is for the most part, I go with the flow. Like, I know a lot. If I don't know it, and it's really, like, important, I might even ask Rob, hey, Rob, what's the rule on that?
Right.
But if it's not that important and we're just kind of moving on, then we're moving on. I'm not going to do, like, going through the rule book unless it is really important. Unless it's like, oh, this is going to break the game. We need to stop this, and we have to go through the rule book. Then we can do that. But so I'm not taking that off the table. But for the most part, we got to keep it going. And that's how I like to also play at the table as well, where it's like, you know, if we did a rule that somehow gets exploited later on, where it's like, well, we called it that one time, and then all of a sudden the game gets taken advantage of because I called a rule that one way, then I'm just going to retcon it then. I mean, like, I'm not going to sit here and break the game over having the pace of the game go well, if that makes sense.
I will take advantage of it as long as I can. All right, so making that character. I'm going to use D&D Beyond. That'll make things a little bit faster. We've already used up 7.5 minutes to just ramble and do a little bit, but there we go. I'm creating character, D&D Beyond.
You're jumping on making your character now?
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
Okay.
DM.
I was, yeah, so anyways, there's a few more things I got that I'm going to go through as well. Right. Not going to look up rules. Okay. What to expect for our game specifically? Our game is probably most likely going to be Theater of the Mind. We have a podcast, and also I'd have to have another camera, another setup, or possibly go through Roll20, which I don't have an account for, or some other thing, that me and Rob talked about earlier on in the sessions. We're most likely just going to do Theater of the Mind. Also, the good thing about the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, it's a pretty well commented. Hold on. Door was open. It's pretty well commented that this can be ran Theater of the Mind, because everything is super extravagant. Nobody can build a set for how extravagant the Feywild gets. So, and a lot of the encounters can be ran Theater of the Mind. So that's how we're going to stick to it. We might change. Maybe we might go, you know what, we could add something. Maybe. But as of right now, I think we're going to stick to Theater of the Mind. Okay. Death. I would like to talk about that really quick. How to deal with death. If there's a way for resurrection of any kind of sort, it will be basically a ritual of a chance for bringing back.
Okay.
You could possibly do that. That it's not a for sure thing. And I love death. Death creates more conflict and then more problems, and then I guess it's only one. Yes, I like watching the eyes as they leave me. That got a little dark. Don't you break eye contact, Rob! It's only Rob is the only one playing, so it might be something that we re-roll a character or do something. I don't know. We'll probably figure that out on the fly in some ways, but there will be chances, and we do want to go as far as possible in this. So I'm on your side. This goes from level 1 to level 8. I'm going to start Rob. Actually, it suggests 1 to 3 to start, if you want to make it easier to hard. It's only Rob, and it's made for basically 3 to 5 people, and it's only Rob. I'm going to be making either a sidekick character or I might just make a whole other character. So I'm going to start him on level 2, and then I told him, and we're going to go through this, and we're going to, whenever he's making his character, we're going to go through a common magic item he can also have too, as well, just for fun. Nothing... no +1 sword or anything like that. Maybe it's a weapon, maybe it's something, but just something fun, And then also, I'm going to let Rob actually decide how he wants to create his character, whether it's point buy, standard array, or he could even roll. And I'm giving the option of rolling because it's only one person. So he possibly could roll high, or he could roll really low.
You're challenging me. Of course I'm going to roll now that you said that.
All right. The roll will be you basically just drop you roll 4, you drop the fourth dice, the fourth lowest dice, which I'm fine with because it's only you. So you're not going to have many other people to possibly help out with, depending on the kind of character you create,
Right.
or these kind of things, oh, I don't have a rogue because you picked whatever
As
else.
we discussed in one of our
And-
previous videos, statistically, you will get better than the standard array and point by if you roll. So
Statistically, yes. When I rolled lower.
that is right. Yes.
So I did roll
So
lower.
just-
But you are correct.
I won't use your dice. That's for sure.
Don't use my dice. They ain't good. I'm drinking this, by the way, because, it's not sponsored by Lightning Giant Hill.
Good save.
What's the
I don't know.
good save?
I don't know. I don't know what you're.
Lightning Giant Hill Moisture, Morning Moisture. We're not sponsored by them.
Oh.
But then there's the off-brand version, the Lightning one.
Oh, I get. Okay, I get.
What is that? Lightning something? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have for expectations. If you don't like it, why are we keep telling people, Rob, if they don't like us, leave. That's not. I don't want that to happen. That's a bad message.
It's just a bit.
We're-
Please don't leave us. We're just doing a bit.
Please don't leave. It's just a bit.
We're actually
I mean,
pathetic
just
little people that just
go to
beg
the
for.
next episode. I promise you. So, yeah, we the next step. Rob, do you have any questions actually?
No. I think what I would like to do is I think that I know that in a lot of the other modules they give you like a choice for how you want to start, almost like an idea to a jumping off point for your backstory, where like the party has met up for this reason or has this kind of goal in mind. They usually suggest those in the beginning. I don't know what it says in this one. I think you may have mentioned one or two of them to me before.
So there's a few ways to either start this, but then there also there's a way, like you can, how this starts, right? You know where the scenery that this starts in?
I've tried really hard to not spoil anything. I know
Okay.
that there is
Okay.
a carnival involved.
Sure. So you can choose, and as a matter of fact, we can even decide, not yet, but you can actually possibly work for the carnival, and that's how you want to start.
Oh, so, wow.
Or you can just be somewhere else. You can just be somebody visiting the carnival. So
Okay.
I'm not spoiling too much.
Yeah.
It's like the first page.
That's pretty interesting
Like,
that you can just start off as somebody who's a member of this carnival. I think that I
Yeah.
want to go for a sort of fish out of water character who is specifically not from the Feywild. It can almost act as a vehicle for finding out, like discovering things about this carnival and things from the Feywild. So I want him to be a strictly grounded person from the material plane, from the world.
Cool.
Yeah.
You want to be Dorothy. You want to Dorothy this piece.
Yeah, Dorothy, Luke Skywalker, the
Sure.
straight man character that's like a storytelling element. He's
Yeah.
fish out of water. He doesn't know what he's getting into, and he finds out stuff is like
Right.
like I'm finding it out.
Got it. I love that. Okay. So the next step, Rob, would be to start making your characters.
Okay.
I think I went through everything. Combat encounters. We're going to theater of the mind. I'm letting you choose. We can start making our characters now. We are at a little more than 15 minutes. Do you want to roll your stats?
Yeah. Let's roll the stats. Let's see what we get. Oh God, I wasn't expecting it. Let me get my dice, which are always
You're
within
good.
arm's reach of me for some reason. All right, here we go. Opening the dice. All right, the dice are a little tight. So I have three.
Now, honestly, again, guys, I'm letting him roll mainly because it's just him.
Yeah. We went over a little bit of this in another video, and interestingly, I don't think we said anything about solo campaigns, but there are some times when rolling, and at least in our opinion, in my opinion at least, is actually just more fun, and that's one of the things I said was like one shots and stuff, but I suppose even a long campaign that's solo, there's really nothing to lose in doing this. You can be worse than normal and better than normal either, and the DM can easily adjust to it and not have to worry about your balance with the rest of the party.
Yeah, totally. And maybe rolling isn't all that bad if you know that the campaign's really hard or really easy, you know? Because, I don't know, like, maybe you need all the help you can get.
Right.
Like Tomb of Annihilation, like the whole thing's like basically I hear it's kind of like the same sort of thing where it's like you could be level 1 and get through Tomb of Annihilation, or you can die if you're level 20.
All right.
Supposedly.
Here we go. Rolling stats. Oh, I guess I should be writing it down too. That would make a lot of sense.
I'm writing yours down as well. We don't even have a name for you
4D.
yet.
I don't have anything yet. First, we're going for stats. I got a few ideas, and we'll go over that in a moment. All right.
Okay.
First number. Oh God. 10. All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought.
Okay. That's your strength. You're stuck with it.
12.
Okay.
So 10, 12.
Is Rob lying? I don't know. See how many 17s
I'm pretty sure I would have lied a little better than a 10 and a 12 if I were lying.
Yeah, but if you went too high, I would have been like, hey. No, I'm joking. No, don't feel bad to roll high.
A 6, a 6, a 4, and a 4. So 6, 12, 16.
Yes.
Sorry. See? If I just say them all out loud, it's just going to make this slower. I'm just going to do it in my head. All right. So 16.
All right. So far, you're rolling great.
A 5, a 2, and a 3 equaling 10.
Oh, got away with that one.
Come on. Give me some good ones. 12. I got one more. Where'd you go? All right, I'll just roll this one. A 6, and a 4. Another 16. All right. This one should be pretty easy to distribute. Everything's even numbers. So it's...
My daughter came to the door. Sorry.
Yeah, the last one was a 16. So it's 10, 12, 16, 10... Holy crap. Do you see...
10, 12, 16, 10, 12, 16?
What are the odds of that?
I don't know.
It's very interesting. So I don't have any negative stats.
No.
Because we were talking about that, rolling 4 dice, dropping low is just way in your favor.
That's really good.
This is really good.
You can have 2 16s and then put your stats also where those 12s are and go up even higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is way better than point buy, but it's very hyper focused. It almost looks like I'm trying to min max or whatever, where I get
right.
But
no, I don't mind it. I don't mind it because then we move along.
Right.
And yeah. All right. I am going to roll for your sidekick. By the way. Don't even. I wish. Can I show? You're welcome. I don't know who your sidekick's going to be, but he's going to be amazing so far. Can you? I rolled 6, 6, 6, 1.
Don't
tell the devil.
Put it in strength. I can just make him my little guy that carries everything around.
Yeah.
Pack mule. That's the word I'm looking for.
All right. Okay, not another negative either. So far, 18. That's the first time I've never rolled an 18.
Yeah, I guess believable because whenever I've DM'd for you, I've never really had you guys roll, and all of our campaigns are so long.
Yeah. So 18, 12, 10. So far, no negatives. Okay. All right. 13. The cool thing is, and this is what I was listening to. I was even listening on the video. The cool thing is, whenever you do the rolling and you go higher, now you have a chance to those feats really seem more enticing. Taking a feat rather at level 4. And I remember you talking about, it's the ASI or whatever is a feat itself if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
But. I like the idea of I got one more to go. So far I'm 18, 12, 10, 13, 13. So one really strong one. And then 12. Wow. Okay. All right. So nothing really bad. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. Don't know what character I'm going to make. It's going to have that kind of help balance you out. So if you go spellcaster, I'll probably do some sort of tank. If you go tank, then I might do a spellcaster just to kind of help balance us out as best as possible.
Right.
And I'm for sure, little spoiler, I'm for sure going to do either a fairy or a Herringdon. Herringdon?
We've determined it's Herringdon.
Herringdon. That's what I thought. Herringdon. Yeah. So it will either be one of the new races for sure.
Okay.
I don't know which one. Maybe I go.
Could be both.
Super tiny.
Little fairy rabbit,
man. It's a Feywild. The bunny rabbit was in the Fey for so long it just deformed his. He got butterfly wings.
Just wings on it for ears,
Yes. How's that for ASM? What is it? ASM? What is ASMR? The sound the swallowing and the sorry, audience. You probably 10 of you guys hate that.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, Rob. I say we make our character next episode.
Yes. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll leave you with this. I have a few ideas, right? This is a great way to end the video, right?
Good. Hit me.
A Paladin.
Okay.
I'm thinking Order of the Ancients Paladin, because I've never done it before. And I feel like it would be very fitting for this campaign setting. Somebody who's a sort of defender of the woodlands and nature and that sort of theme. And also he has that high charisma, which is helpful in this scenario.
Yeah.
A ranger. Similar reasoning, the idea of somebody who's like almost like a survivalist, but working on the concept for it. I'm not picking the race yet. I want to really like look at it and really just get a feel for it when I decide. Right. But for the ranger, just the idea of like a somebody striding through the wilderness, surviving off of like what he can find like out and about, and he's not limited by society. Like it seems like a cool idea. I don't know where this campaign's going to take me. Might not even take me out of the carnival, and then that would be a ridiculous idea. Idea 3, a bard who used to be just a terrible, awful human being, but not necessarily a human being.
Person.
Just a horrible,
humanoid.
like low morals, low standards person who would like pickpocket, scam people, but he's sort of gotten past that, and he's trying to better himself, but he keeps slipping back into that a little bit because he's having a struggle with it. Morally gray for sure, but maybe played up a little bit. And being a bard, it's a well-rounded solo kind of character, so I'm leaning that way, but I don't know. I like the idea of the Order of the Ancients, unless I can think of a really cool ranger too. I don't know.
I mean, so you get to pick your background, and they have the background in here of being like working at the carnival. So if you decide to go bard, that might be a cool way to start. Where it's like, oh, you're one of the carnies. You gotta you sing, or you do something, or you run one of the booths, for ring
maybe
toss.
He's running from the law and he wants to join the carnival to kind of almost get away from it, find a stable job where you can start a new life. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a bard, and the race, I think I'm gonna decide the next episode. Gosh, I want to leave people, but no. You gotta. Yeah, next episode we'll let you know. And then we got the.
We're literally ironing this. We're ironing all this stuff out. Like here, this is kind of our session 0. I mean, this is 100% our session 0. But really, Rob kind of kept me in the dark. I kind of kept him a few things in the dark. So this will be. I think this will be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right.
You want to call it?
I think so.
Talk a little bit. And I think we're just going to go jump into a part 2, talk a little bit about what he's going to do, and then we'll make our characters for the next episode.
Okay.
Then the next episode after that, you will get the first episode in the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. All right.
I'm excited.
All right, guys. See you on part 2.
See you there.